Planned obsolescence plays into artificial scarcity in that it should show you that there is an abundance of raw materials, an abundance of resources when companies can manufacture goods that are designed to fail or designed to end up in a landfill. For that, if resources really were scarce, they couldn't afford to do that. Planned obsolescence is a business practice where products are designed to either become obsolete or fail by intentionally designed defects in the products. This business practice, I believe, is immoral, unethical, unjust, and I think people should be offended by it and not support it. If a product naturally fails, that's one thing. But if a product is intentionally designed to fail, that is offensive. I don't know how else I could say it. That's terrible. And I don't know how that could possibly pass the Federal Trade Commission or the Better Business Bureau. I don't think there's a problem with companies trying to reduce costs of producing goods, but when they intentionally design products to fail, I think that's inappropriate and offensive. And when they also design product life cycles to force you into buying an upgrade and making the previous product not really work anymore, that's also offensive, and I don't think it's consistent with American values. But when I speak with like nice, honest, good people that aren't into this whole cynical, nasty, cutthroat way of life that the world has become, and they still live in the nice, friendly version of the world, American Pie, where they believe everything is nice, it's hard for them to comprehend that they are being preyed upon. That they couldn't even imagine that an American company would sell a product that is either designed to fail, or a product that is designed to expire or not function anymore, even though it physically works fine. They couldn't imagine that they would design it so that you couldn't use it after a certain point. It's the same thing with the internet. When I observe older people trying to use the internet, they trust all of these spam advertisements and all of the traps and all of the tricks to either give you viruses or to make you believe you have a virus and you have to buy the fake antivirus solution. It's absolutely terrible what they do. Because older people trust, they have trust, and they believe what they read. They believe the news. Consumerism should be offensive to everybody. I remember in 1992, 1993, is when I first started to understand it, and Calvin Klein had released t-shirts that said Calvin Klein on it. And our teacher pointed out to us, he said, you guys are paying Calvin Klein to advertise for them. Don't you realize that makes you a consumer clone? Doesn't that offend you? Do you guys like advertising for somebody else for free? You're a walking billboard. And I could nearly see everybody in class thinking, yeah, but it's popular, it's in style, I'm cool, I wear a Calvin Klein shirt. And then keeping up with the Joneses, keeping up with consumerism, I don't know how that is popular. It is popular still for over 30 years, for over 50 years. But how? How is it not appalling and offensive? Or how, you're basically saying, hi, I'm a consumer drone clone, mind-controlled slave who constantly gives my money to a company for the perceived value of being in style. A company is entitled to release whatever products they want, especially if we're buying it. Both the consumer and the shareholder are important, yet it seems that the needs or the desires of the shareholder outweigh the needs and desires of the consumer. So that's why I think teaching about the concept of planned obsolescence is somewhat of evidence that artificial scarcity exists. And I feel that I have to say that because sometimes people deny the practice of artificial scarcity.